We are going to review Ratskellar restaurant in Munich. It is right in the middle of all the tourist attractions underneath the big town hall of the Marienplatz. Before we entered, we already knew that it was a tourist trap because their menus were in 20 different languages being displayed outside. At that point, we were just too lazy and tired to do any more research, so we decided to check out this tourist trap. The place was humongous. There were so many different sections with different decorations. It was like a tourist attraction in itself. We noticed you have to pay for the bathroom outside. However, they do have a more private bathroom inside that's free exclusively for the patrons. We were there around 6 p.m. non-peak hour, so no reservation needed. The menu is just as touristy with a lot of photos, so you essentially don't need to speak any languages to order. Our first impression of the waiter was that he was quite nice. He explained the menu to us, and when he realized that our table was too small, he moved us to a bigger table. We ordered the hors d'oeuvre tower, which was 14.50 euros. The plates were nice and warm. The first layer was tomato bruschetta. The second layer was zucchini with roasted red and yellow peppers, buffalo mozzarella cheese, basil, and balsamico reduction. The last layer was prosciutto di Parma with graved salmon. So far, everything tasted okay. I would say that it was pretty standard. Since we're in Germany, of course, we have to try the Schweinshals, which was roast pork shank with crunchy crust and fine gravy potato dumpling with red cabbage. The waiter was super nice to cut the pork for us without us asking. The meat was moist and the skin was quite tasty. I've had pork knuckles before in other countries. I felt that it could be tastier and crispier and juicier. I would say this place was good, but it wasn't any better than the pork knuckles that I've tried in other countries that were not Germany. I expected more from its place of origin. We then realized that the waiter forgot to give us the bread, which was okay because by that time we were quite full already. We didn't need it. So far, we were enjoying ourselves until the end when I decided to pay with my credit card. The waiter asked me to pay for the tips here. That kind of ruined the experience for us because we felt like the waiter was only nice to us because he was fishing for a good tip. I know that waiters don't make a lot of money. They do need tips to survive. However, I do sometimes think that the tipping system brings out the worst in people. For example, in Japan and some other countries, they don't have the tipping system. And to me, Japan has one of the best service in the world. And they're certainly not motivated by money. What do you guys think? Do you think countries without the tipping system generally deliver better service? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. The bill was around 40 euros, that means 45 US dollars, 23 US dollars per person, which was reasonable. Overall, we did enjoy our experience except for the part where the waiter asked us for a tip. We always give tips unless the service is horrendous, so that gesture really left a bad taste in our mouths.